Welcome back to your live official continuing coverage of PhotoPlus Expo 2015 on BeTerrific in New York City. I'm Michael Artsis. You are the Terrifics. You make BeTerrific special. Thanks for watching all over the world and in record numbers. We're really excited. I've got Andrea Fasano joining me. She's an amazing co-host, doing a great job, having a lot of fun.
Day just started.
Yeah.
Pumps me up. It's okay.
You know, hey, she's.
You're right. Thank you. Thank you.
She is the newest member, Kevin, of the BeTerrific team, and she did Comic-Con with us, and,
yes.
and she did the Back in Time premiere the other night, which is the Back to the Future documentary. Sure. And that was crazy. She interviewed Bob Gale live on the red carpet for like a half an hour. He gave us so much time because we're BeTerrific.
You're terrific.
Yes, and this is Kevin from Mylio, and it's good to see you again.
Yeah, nice seeing you.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
You know, I was just talking about, as we went to break, that I have a 128 gig iPhone. If they made a 256, I'd have that, and it would. This is full of memory. It's full of photos and video. If I had the 256, that doesn't exist, that would be full. My laptop is full. I'm on the plane, I'm cleaning off my phone, my laptop. What I do is I have stacks of hard drives. I take a hard drive, I plug it into my laptop, I clean my laptop off, and I put the photos on the hard drive. I then take the photos off my phone, put that on the hard drive. It's an enormously challenging and time-consuming process. And I have to remember where I stopped the last time. I have to make notes. And then I take that hard drive and I back it up to a second hard drive just so I have dual copies.
Yeah.
And then I take a third hard drive and I put it in a safety deposit box.
You like to waste a lot of time, don't you?
No, I like to waste
else to
zero time. This is how
this is what you
Well, it's either that or Sophie's choice, which I was saying before. Well, I like that picture and I like that picture.
Which also takes time, by the way.
Which also,
tons of time.
So much time.
Yeah.
Do you know that I had to delete all these text messages too? They took up 3 gigs of storage on my computer. 3 gigs.
It's insane.
Yeah.
You don't realize.
And you don't realize, and they don't have a clear all on the iMessage. I just wanted a clear all. I had to go through one at a time, and it went back to January of 2015.
Wow.
Yeah. So you have a solution for photos, for storage, for sharing, for security, called Mylio.
Yes.
That is unbelievable.
Well, thank you. And we premiered Mylio here a year ago, like you said. And that's where we met the first time.
And I think we were one of your first interviews.
And since then, a year ago, over 1.3 trillion photographs have been taken.
Congratulations.
Not by me or not by you. But people are taking pictures at an enormous rate, and what's happening is it's this constant photo chaos. You're in it, I'm in it. Everybody has pictures here, there, online, social, hard drives, backups, cards, and people don't know what to do. So they kind of throw their hands in the air and say, "It's okay, I'm a smart person." But you go ask any neighbor, any friend you've got, "Can you show me your vacation pictures from 2 summers ago?"
No.
They'll be like, it might be on my husband's computer at work. My kids may have posted a couple of pictures from Facebook.
Might still be on the device.
This is where we are as a society. We love to take pictures. We love to find moments. We love to share our lives with people. But Mylio is all about bringing all these pictures together in one place so that a camera phone picture has equal weight in my mind as a memory, just like a DSLR picture or my mirrorless picture or a GoPro, whatever it happens to be. All these pictures come together without the cloud, and this is the beauty of this, without the cloud, so you can now move. I hate the cloud.
I hate it.
I'm afraid of the cloud.
Yes, me too.
I mean,
especially between devices. That's
the thing.
saying.
The cloud.
the
cloud makes you nervous because there's no real security. If it can be hacked, then your photos, all your information that you have in the cloud.
If the North Koreans want to come and try to hack my house in Redmond, Washington, fine.
No, but here's the thing.
But I don't have my pictures up in Apple Photos or Google Photos or any place else.
But
they're local.
Right, if they're going to come into your house, they're local into your house. If they're going to, nobody's coming into your house, but if they hack the cloud and take everybody's stuff, then yours goes with it. And a lot of people have very sensitive photos. I think the cloud is great for documents. Like if I want to share our analytics tech from last night with you, with the PhotoPlus people, great, here's a link. Great, the hackers can have our analytics tech. It doesn't really help them. But sensitive.
But your memories, the pictures that you take that matter to you. Now as professionals, I might have 2 or 3 million photos. I'd say 90% of them suck because they're out of focus. They're football games. Like who really cares what I shot at a newspaper 20 years ago? but I do have pictures of my kids 20 years ago. These are the pictures that matter. These are the memories that matter. And what Mylio does, it helps you gather all these pictures. Because it's all local, we find space on hard drives or whatever, and we put other copies of originals. So you now can have 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of originals that automatically just populate. And then we push all the same pictures that you choose which pictures you want, and we push them right to your phone or your tablet. Like I can have right here, and I will show you, but I will show
Okay, go ahead.
camera.
Show it, yeah.
We've also got a cam here that we can show it off on.
I don't want to be.
No,
I don't want to be.
and then when Andrea will show it off at some
But
point.
what we can do is I have 79,000 pictures that matter to me right here.
79,000. I thought I had a lot. 14,000.
These are editable preview photos. Now, they could be raw files, but we reduce the size for tablets because it's tablet specific. I can edit a raw file on my tablet without the cloud, right? And it'll change as soon as I get back to my house. It'll change all the devices.
So
Really?
Yes. So you make a
That's
change.
huge.
You make a change one place. You can be standing in the grocery line with your phone, with 100,000 pictures on it, and you just downloaded some pictures to your computer at home the night before. You can be standing in line at the grocery store going, "That's a 5-star. Oh, I like this one. I'm going to send this to somebody." And you do all this stuff on your tablet or your phone. As soon as you walk back into your house, every change you made is exactly the
It's
same.
there. So it's not doubling up, which is another
No.
thing I hate about
No, no, no,
iCloud.
no.
I always feel like when I download my photos, boom, I have to wait twice as long because it's re-downloading the other
So
photos.
I opened iPhoto the other night I'm like, I'm going to delete some photos from my computer because they're taking up a lot of space, 34 gigs.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, let me get rid of some of these. And I go delete, and it goes, if you delete this, you delete it from the cloud. I'm like, no!
I just don't get it. And
What?
also, what
I just wanna
happens
delete it
if
locally.
something happens to your device? Like I just got a
If
new
you-
computer in
if-
November,
if you took this-
freaking out that all my
take
photos
this,
are gone.
Okay, you walk away with it, you
Yep.
steal it. I just go
mine.
buy another iPad, I download Mylio, the free app on the Apple Store, type in my credentials, and every picture is going to start going
But
Okay,
how
fill
much
I've got a
up.
couple-
space does my
How much
Leo
space
have?
does it fill up? This is the question everybody asks. Because originals are originals. We know what they are. They're
Right.
10, 15, 20, 30, megabyte files. These files all get spun down to about a 1 megabyte file, completely editable. And then our thumbnails get spun down. They're like 400 by 200, something really small, so that you can have 100,000 editable previews, beautiful shots like this of
Let's show this off.
my daughter from the other day.
Oh, that's your daughter?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
So cute.
You
Look at
you can have 100,000 pictures on your iPad or on your phone in editable quality, and it's taking up 40,
space.
50 gigs. And
But
if you got
yet, if you
128
want to
gig phone,
send the photo to
100,000.
someone,
100,000.
look at this
Our CEO,
Yeah.
David Vaskovich, who used to be the CTO of Microsoft, who started the company. He has over 700,000 photos on his phone, on his 128 gig iPad, and on his iPhone.
That's unbelievable.
It is
So what, do I have to buy a hub? Is there, and so, okay, and then do I have to leave a
Because-
computer on? So I guess it's stored on a hard drive that I have hooked up to a computer, right? At home?
You might have a hard drive, your work computer, your laptop, maybe a computer at the office, right? You might have a 2 terabyte drive that you got from Costco. You got a RAID, whatever you happen to have. That's where Mylio lives. Everything is connected peer to peer.
But
so
do I
that-
have to leave that computer? So let's say I have a
No,
computer.
it's basically the Wi-Fi in your house, which is secure enough for you, or the Wi-Fi at your office. Everything talks to each other. So yes, Mylio has to be on. If it's not on, it's
Right,
not
so
going to back
somewhere
up.
it has to be on though, right? Don't I have to leave a computer on?
You don't have to. If you want to, and I'm in Dubai, I can be doing stuff and I'm online, it will slingshot through the internet to my computer. It'll find it, it'll
Wow.
tunnel through without logging in anywhere, and it'll replicate every picture that I'm shooting in Dubai will be showing up on my computer at home, and basically my pictures will beat me home.
Wow, that's impressive.
that is impressive.
But you know what, that's the pro side of it. This is really about, are you a dad, are you a mom, are you a neighbor?
I think it's really about storage and organization.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're a pro, if you're a mom, if you're a dad, if you're a kid who just likes to take photos.
You've got a little bit of photo chaos, and we can help you with that.
a little bit, a ton of photo chaos.
Well, you talk about chaos. Tell us about how it helps us sort and actually find those photos so that
This
they're
is
not
actually
all
pretty
jammed.
amazing.
Yeah,
This is what I remember
I heard
most.
that
Sure.
this is a
As,
good
as,
program.
as, as you bring your photographs in, if you've set your cameras, date, time, stamps correctly, everything gets put in that, but it also looks at people, locations, so it'll build folders about people, about locations, automatically placing them in. Automatically
I don't need to
placing them in.
label
You add in
sister and
right, and you add in facial recognition, which is coming very soon with us. So it's geolocation, facial recognition, all the things that you kind of expect. But the way we work them together, and the way that we move the data around, it just comes up as really simple calendar views or album views or folder views. Whatever you like, you can do on Mylio.
Wow.
Your organization is different from yours, or non-organization.
You know what the interesting thing is? Yeah, I have no organization. I have some albums, they're more like BeTerrific, you know, behind the scenes shots, set, you know, stuff like that, because I have to be like, oh, here's what our set looks like.
Right.
But the thing that's interesting to me is I always remember the location I took a picture. If I'm looking for a picture that I have with Andrea, I'm like, oh, I remember we took that at the Javits Center in New York City. If I'm like, oh, I was at Comic-Con, great, New York City. If I'm like, I was at NAB, oh, that's Vegas. I can remember the locations.
Right.
I can't necessarily remember the dates.
Yes.
You know, so I think that's...
Most people can't.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, I mean, I've been to 70 countries. I can't tell you the last one I was out of the US.
Right.
I got to think about that. It's like, oh, but I look at Mylio, and I can either search because I kind of tend to tag things a little bit. But if I just search by date, if I know, I can look at the calendar visually and see in this visual calendar that goes all the way back to when I was a year old eating chocolate cake from my mom and dad. But I can go through this calendar, and I can say 2012, let's go to that month there, that day there, that's when I was in Hawaii. There's my Hawaii pictures, because I know I was in Hawaii that day.
That's a beautiful picture.
I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Is that you taking the photo, or is it? Are you taking
It's a cardboard
the photo,
cutout. No,
it's
it's another
take a
photographer
photo of
on
you?
a trip.
Another photographer.
It's another photographer.
How
on a
did
trip.
you get to Mylio?
How did I get to Mylio?
Yeah.
Oh,
by the way, it's brilliant. It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Thank you. I'm the memory evangelist at the company. I'm the voice of being a photographer. Our CTO founded the company. He tried to start it at Microsoft, and he left Microsoft when Bill Gates left, and now he's formed Mylio. Great engineering, incredibly powerful. This is the most powerful program, and as I said in an interview I did yesterday, this is the most game-changing piece of software I've seen since Photoshop came out. You know, this isn't Lightroom, it's not iPhoto, it sits right in the middle for people who just take pictures, you know, who love their images, who love their memories, and what could be worse than, you know, your kid is graduating high school and you're like, oh, let's get all those pictures together. I don't know where they are.
Can I tell you, so I had a computer from 2007. In last year, 2014, I got a new one. They changed the photo program, iPhoto.
Sure.
So now, not only did I only know how they were organized, because I'm organized chaos, I know where everything is, it's just a mess to anybody else. In 2007 computer, all a mess, but I know the way the program runs. Now, the new one, I'm pulling things in, I don't know where they're going.
You're probably duplicating a lot too.
Which is killing me slowly.
And we have to stop the killing you slowly?
Oh, please.
Or killing you softly?
Either way.
Mylio is all about gathering.
Okay.
So if you have an old Aperture library, if you have an old iPhoto library, if your photos are on Facebook, they're on Instagram, they're on Flickr, they're on old hard drives or CDs or DVDs, you can bring them all into Mylio, import them all in.
Really?
And then decide where do you want them to go. I want this picture on my iPads. I don't want it on my phones.
You can do that? That's what I was going to say.
It's
So my iPhone fills up. Sometimes I don't want all of those photos on the iPhone, but I want them away.
Yes.
And then some I just want on the iPhone for other things like
and if
Instagram.
you need it, because they all talk together, if you need an original image on your iPhone because you need to email it to somebody, you're sitting on a beach, you can do that and pull the original into your device and then send it out.
Yesterday was my sister's birthday, and I didn't have those photos of us on my iPhone, but they're on my computer.
Yes.
So I could have, from here, accessed Mylio, pulled that in. Instead, I'm stalking her Facebook, trying to find a photo.
What's your sister's name, by the way?
Lisa, happy birthday.
Happy
we
belated
didn't say
birthday.
It yesterday. We tried
meant to. Yeah, happy belated birthday.
I know,
Lisa.
and today is my friend Jason's birthday, it comes right after hers, and he's a huge photo fan. So, and he's been watching. So
happy
thank
birthday,
you.
Jason.
And
Thank
happy
you.
birthday.
Welcome to the Terrifics.
Yeah.
So I've got a.
Can I be an honorary terrific?
Yes, you
not
are.
An honorary.
You're on the show.
I am a terrific now?
Yes.
My wife will be so happy.
You should be so happy.
I'm thrilled. I'm glad I'm here. And
I'm
so I
glad
have
you're here.
so I have a challenge for you two.
Hold on, before you do that, I've got a couple questions from
Yes.
BeTerrific. So Digital Phil is watching. I couldn't get into the Slack chat yesterday because the internet here is a little sketchy other than what we have.
There's a million people using their phones.
Right.
But I'm in the Slack chat, and Digital Phil wants to know how much this costs.
Good question.
Sure, we have two levels. It's $100 a year. It's a subscription service. If you've got up to 100,000 photographs, 5 devices, most everybody, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But it does include RAW editing. You can edit RAW. We've built our own RAW stack, all these other things. And then if you're a super pro, you've got 500,000 pictures, 1 million pictures, it's $250 a year.
Okay.
It's for that automatic backing up alone,
Yeah.
and it's not technically a backup, it's a copy
Right.
on different devices, is worth its weight in gold.
You said that's up to 1 million photos?
Yes.
Wow, for $250 a year?
Yes.
Wow, that's really...
Now, remember, they're not stored in the cloud. It's not like
Right.
we have to compare it to a cloud service. They're stored locally where you are. They're
Right.
on your 2 terabyte drive.
Right.
We just now manage them and allow you to be on your your tablet and go, I need to find that picture, and you can search that 2 million or that million images.
Okay, so it's imagine.
So Planet Mitch is watching, Planet 5D. Have
Yes.
you heard of this blog? The
No.
DSLR blog, Planet 5D. It's one of the most popular. He's syndicating our content as well. He wanted to know, he's a terrific as well, like you.
Nice.
And he wanted to know if there's a setup guide online or if there's
Yes.
a tutorial or some easy way to do it.
If you go to Mylio.com and just go to support, we just added about 150 support videos.
Wow.
They'll walk you through everything. They'll walk you through how do I do this, how do I copy pictures here, how do I decide only these pictures go to this device or that device, how do I rate pictures, you name it.
Sure.
It's on there. So, we're a startup. We
Right.
happen to have some big time founders and backers. But we've only been out for 11 months, and this will be our 12th month.
That's amazing.
We have spent the last 6 months really listening to customers. That's why we're bringing out facial recognition. That's why we're adding brushes and gradients and localized editing, not just the stuff that we have in there. So if you look at Mylio, you can be pretty much an amateur and never ever need to care about histograms or brushes, and you can still do auto enhancing. You can edit. You can do the kind of things you want to do. But the beauty is, whatever device is in front of you, whether it's this, or it's my phone, or I'm sitting on a laptop, or a big-ass computer, doesn't matter. That is my digital hub. That's where everything is, and that's where I can control everything.
Wow.
Can I ask what happens? Just say I'm paying for like 5 months, and all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? I can't afford it anymore. What happens then?
Okay, that's a great question, because as we organize, what happens is we're actually organizing on the computer. So in the file system, the Finder in Mac, and
Yes.
everything you do, every change you make here reflects back in the file system of the computer. So if you say, you know what, I don't want Mylio anymore, I'm sorry, every change you've made, the organization you've done, the star ratings, the taking pictures, editing, whatever, is on your computer.
Okay.
It's there. So hopefully, if you leave us, you're in better shape than when you
You're
started with
saved.
us.
You're organized, you're saved.
Because it's your stuff.
Right.
It's
Well,
not like the cloud and we're going to shut you down
the
and
question
strip
is,
your
why,
exit.
why would you leave if you're happy? Because
Absolutely.
the reality, and you're going to be happy, because the reality is, if you don't do Mylio, you're going to have to pay for a cloud service of some
Yeah.
sort.
Which is crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've got
It's not organized.
I've got a good friend who runs a really successful company, a photo company, and he said by adding Mylio to his workflow, he basically saved half an employee.
Wow.
How crazy
He was saving
is that?
30 hours a week because he doesn't have to drag and drop and tell this person to do this and do all that. It just goes. You set it up once and the thing goes like a bat out of hell.
Wow.
I would love to explore that.
That's awesome.
We'll get you set up.
Please,
But
both of
can
us.
I give you
Love
this challenge?
But that's
Yeah,
what I
oh
was going to
yes,
say.
he's
I
got
was just about to
challenges.
say,
Okay.
you had a challenge.
This
for
is
us.
what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to find a time over the next couple of months where I'm going to come to you, or you're going to meet me someplace. We're going to go out and shoot pictures, and then we'll bring a camera crew, and we'll do it where we ingest the pictures into Mylio, put them on all your devices, help you organize. We'll be out in the middle of the desert. I don't
Right.
care where.
I love it.
But we'll go do this. So we'll make a little story
Yes.
of you guys using Mylio, and we'll take care of you.
Ah, I love
Love it.
Done.
Come to me in LA.
Oh,
We'll go out to
now
Palm
I have to
Springs.
get on a plane.
Yes.
That's all right. I'm in Seattle. I got to fly anyway.
Love it.
Oh, he's flying
Let's go
no matter
there.
what we do. We should we're going to do something.
never
We
been
should
there.
do something epic.
Something epic.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That sounds
Definitely.
awesome.
Epic
I love
is
it.
great.
We're going to call it the Mylio BeTerrific Challenge.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe we invite a couple of your viewers.
Ooh.
Maybe
Oh,
do a little
lovely.
contest.
We could invite
How
the
cool is
Terrifics.
that?
We
I
can
love that.
maybe we'll have the Terrifics. You write a little one paragraph. Tell us your most chaotic photo story.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll pick a couple and bring them with us.
I love that.
That's awesome.
I love that.
How's
That's
that?
great.
Very
All right, we're going to
cool.
put this together in the next few weeks,
will.
and
Mylio,
we'll do it in the
making
next few
things
months.
happen.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Kevin. Check out Mylio.com. You can find all sorts of support videos there. You can find out about Mylio, and you can subscribe and start your own Mylio account. It's amazing. I'm telling you, you need it. You already know you need it. You just have to go to Mylio.com to find out more. This is your live continuing coverage of PhotoPlus Expo 2015 on BeTerrific. I'm Michael Artsis. You're the Terrifics. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with a whole lot more right after this.